Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today is vlogmas day number 10. I cannot believe there's only 15 days till Christmas. That's absolutely insane. Like, there's so much stuff that's happened already, and we're only 10 days in, and there's also still so much more that's happening. But anyways, welcome back. It's Ella. For today's vlogmas video, I figured that I would do a little Q&A while I bake some Christmas cookies. I have a bunch of Q&A questions right here and a soft and chewy chocolate cookie recipe. I put out a little poll on all my platforms pretty much. I did one on TikTok, on Instagram, and also on here on YouTube of questions for you guys that you might have for me. And I did get quite a few questions, and I also took some off of both just Pinterest, Google, and also just like some that I came up with. So without further ado, let's just get into all these questions and start baking some cookies. Okay, you guys, I got my bowl and I got all of my ingredients out. The first thing that I need is actually room temperature butter. Okay, but just to get right into the questions, the first question that I got is, how do I get my curls to look so good? These are my curls after an entire day of school. It's 3:30 right now. I just got back from school and my curls still look like this. My trick is heatless curls. Personally, they work so well for me. Whenever I curl my hair normally, it just does not hold. So I found that the trick is to do heatless curls. I always put them in when my hair is completely dry, which I found just works way better for me. I have a full tutorial, but it is posted only on TikTok. I'm thinking about doing a new one, which will be like shorter, so that I can also post it probably here on YouTube and also on Instagram. So let me know if you guys actually would want a full heatless curl tutorial here on YouTube. But moving on to the next question in the Q&A is, what song do you always have on repeat? Personally for me right now, because it is December, I've been listening to a lot of Christmas music. I feel like it just kind of helps me like get in the spirit of Christmas. But usually I will listen to a lot of like Zach Bryan and Lana Del Rey. Some of my favorite songs are I Remember Everything. I really like that. Or really just like anything from Zach Bryan. And then honestly anything from Lana Del Rey. My music taste can change from like week to week, so it really just does depend on the day. And the next question that I got is actually from a creator that I know on here. Brayden wanted to come say hi to the vlog. Are you excited for the cookies?
Let me guess. There's croissants.
No, they're just chocolate cookies, Brayden.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Yummy, tummy.
Okay, but anyway, the next question was inspiration to post. This was from one of the creators that I know on here. I watch her content all the time, but she was asking about some inspiration to post because I don't know about me, but it is difficult to come up with content ideas all of the time. So I'm going to just name a few for TikTok inspiration to post. Could be morning vlogs, nighttime vlogs, get ready with me's, hauls, vlogs of your day. I like to do a lot of fit checks. These are all videos that I post regularly on my TikTok, so I'll put my username right here if you guys want to go follow me on there. And then YouTube-wise, I like to do a lot of vlogs of my day. You guys can probably see that because I do like day-in-the-life vlogs a lot. I absolutely love that. I feel like it's super fun because a lot of my friends at school also love to be part of the vlog. But yeah, and then some other questions were about my favorite skincare products and favorite makeup products. For skincare, I love the Honest Beauty Hydrogel Moisturizer, but I never hear anybody talk about it. I have used it for probably almost 3 years now, and it is definitely one of my favorites. And then makeup-wise, I absolutely love the Ilia Mascara. I absolutely love my lash routine, and I use that every single day. So I would say probably those are my 2 favorite makeup and skincare products. And then the next thing on here is my favorite fast food. I'm not a crazy fast food girl. Like, I would definitely rather have, like, food at home. But fast food-wise, I think that Chick-fil-A is really good. I know that everybody talks about it, but I've had it a few times. I don't have any super close to me, so I don't get it often at all. But the times that I have had it, it is really good. And then another place oh, the oven is done preheating. And then another place that I like a lot is also Chipotle. I have only had it, like, twice now, but it's so good. Like, burrito bowls are one of my favorite foods, I'd say. So it's definitely, like, that's up there. I just spilled flour literally everywhere. Okay, in the recipe, it says to sift the flour. I feel like sifting is really unnecessary, but I don't want to, like, mess anything up. So we're just gonna sift it. I think it's because they have to be like fluffy or something. Maybe that makes a difference. Someone who actually knows what they're talking about, let me know down below. Okay, but moving on from food, the next question that I got is, what is my dream car? I feel like for me, I want to be like a Range Rover mom and be able to drive around like a Range Rover because I know those are really, really nice. But I also think that like Porsche, all of their cars are really nice. But overall, I would definitely say like Range Rover is a favorite. I just got cocoa powder also everywhere. I'm definitely gonna have to wipe down these counters once I am done. The next question that I got was, what is a core memory? But honestly, I don't really know. I feel like this is kind of a difficult question to ask because like core memory, I have so many memories. I would say a core memory is definitely when my family, we went down to Florida and we got to visit my grandma, and then we also went and we spent a day in Disney.
Let's go to my grandma.
Okay, but anyways, core memory would probably be that trip because that was just like a lot of fun for me. I was like 9 at the time, but I would say it's still a core memory. It cannot just be me that hates getting baking soda when they're making anything. It's like the most impossible thing, I feel like. It's just so like annoying the way that it's packaged. Like I like when it says baking soda because then it's in like the little can, but baking powder just annoys me because it's in the weird box. But anyway, back to the actual video. The next question was, what are 5 goals that I have for 2025? Honestly, I have not even really thought about goals for 2025 yet. I know for a fact that I definitely want to continue doing social media and continue growing on here. I would say one of the goals that I have is to hit 10K on TikTok. TikTok is my main platform. I'm about to hit 5K, so I think that 10K or maybe even 15K could definitely be very much possible coming in 2025. The next goal that I feel like I have for myself is to get more involved with my school. I don't like do any sports or any extracurriculars or anything at my school, so I would definitely be interested in doing something like that. I mean, I don't really know. I haven't really thought that much into goals for 2025 yet, but definitely continue to grow on social media and also maybe join some sort of sport or just like, I feel like be a little more athletic. Like I don't really do any sports right now, but with the spring season coming up, I enjoy tennis a lot, so I want to look into possibly doing that. Okay, moving on is my favorite season is summertime. And then also my favorite holiday. My favorite holiday is Christmas. And like my favorite time of my favorite month of the year would be December because I absolutely love Christmas time. I feel like it's just like the most like magical time. And everything about it is like so fun. I have so much stuff going on in December, I feel like. Alright, guys, ignore the change in lighting. It's starting to get dark out, so we turned a second light on. Okay, but anyway, so my favorite holiday is Christmas, but my favorite season is summer. Okay, you guys, and then the next thing I also put on here because I was going to talk about my favorite holiday, Christmas. I put like on some of my family's Christmas traditions that we do every year. Every year, like leading up to Christmas, we have our elf on the shelf. Her name is Shooty 2. You guys, I think I've shown her in my vlogmas videos this year, but she comes every year and we get to find her. Alright, you guys, I just got 2 pans and also some parchment paper. I'm gonna put the cookies on the pan. I'm using gloves just because the batter is like really, really thick and it's super like sticky. So if I try and scoop it with a spoon, it's just not gonna work. Okay, but anyway, the next question is my favorite color. My favorite color, it kind of changes like all the time, but right now it's pink and it has been since like the beginning of the school year, so it's a pretty long time. Okay, but anyway, and then the next thing I put on here is how high school is going because like I talk about it a lot, but like I feel like I don't ever actually give you guys like a full update. It's honestly been good except for the fact we just got our yonder pouches. If you watched Vlogmas Day 9, we got our yonder pouches. So it's basically a phone pouch that you have to lock at the beginning of the day and lock your phone in it. And all the students are like trying to find ways to like around it and ways to like unlock their pouches and rebel against it. But so far nothing's really working. Kids are just like telling them like, oh, I don't have a phone, this thing, that thing, which isn't true. The only thing I'm annoyed about though is that fact that I usually vlog at school and now I can't because I just don't have my phone at all during school. But other than that, I mean, I get why they're doing it. Like, it honestly does make sense. These are not at all the same size. But yeah. And then my next thing is favorite movies and shows. Right now, some of my favorite shows, Grey's Anatomy, Suits is good. I never finished it. I need to go rewatch Suits. I like Gilmore Girls, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Movie-wise, I liked All the Boys I've Loved Before. Waves, they took it off of Netflix. I also like It Ends With Us. I read the book and then also just saw the movie in theaters. If you guys didn't know, the movie just went out and is now out on Netflix. I think I'm gonna watch that later, like once I'm all done with all my stuff I need to get done. But yeah, I'm gonna finish rolling all these cookies out, put them in the oven, but I will see you guys once they are fully done. Alright, you guys, these just came out of the oven and they're done. I do have to put them on this little cooling rack so that they're actually like fully cool. But while these cool off, I figured I'm gonna continue to answer some of these Q&A questions. I'm pretty sure the last thing I was talking about is my favorite movie and shows. So the next thing that I have on here is what is like my love language. Personally, for me, I would definitely say that like gift giving is my love language. I absolutely love like putting together gifts for people, and I put so much like thought and effort into them. So I would definitely say that that is like my love language. My biggest pet peeve, I would say when people don't put things back where they belong. I like to be I'm a very type A person, and like all of my stuff like has its place. So when something's like out of place that like is mine, that I know where it's supposed to go, for some reason it just bothers me. All right, and then the next thing that I have on here is, do I have any pets or like animals? This is one that I came up with myself because I wanted to talk about this. I have 2 cats and 1 dog pet wise, but I also have goats and chickens. I feel like that's always like a random fact. Like whenever we have to do like icebreakers in school, that's the thing that I always like do. I always do like the amount of animals that I have. Alright, you guys, the other tray of cookies came out, but this one, it's not completely cold, but they're cold enough, so we're gonna try one of the cookies. Those are actually really good. I like that the inside is like super soft and chewy, but the outside is just like a little bit crispy. Alright, you guys, well that's gonna be pretty much it for vlogmas day number 10. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little Q&A while I baked my cookies. If you stayed to the end, comment the cookie emoji. Now that I say that, I realized that my emoji yesterday, for yesterday's vlogmas video, was also the cookie emoji, but it doesn't matter. If you stay to the end, comment the cookie emoji. But that is all. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You guys already know all the things, but that is all. Bye, guys.